Hey everybody, welcome back around to the blog and grill. Happy Friday to you all here. Thanks for tuning in once again to another episode of Doug's Sports Blog and Grill. And today we're starting a new segment. It's going to be our new opening segment on Fridays. It's going to be called The State of, and then I'm going to bring up an issue in sports, something that's bad in sports, and I'm going to present my case and then tell you what needs to be done to solve it. So our first one we're going to do is the state of the New York Yankees offense. New York Yankees offense has been dismal all year with all the injuries, and let's just really get to the numbers to really compare what's going on with this offense. So up to the All-Star, we're comparing this with the All-Star break, up to the All-Star break last year and up to the All-Star break this year. Last year, the Yankees were batting .262. They hit 134 home runs. They had an on-base percentage of .336 and a slugging percentage of .459. All of those categories in the top 5 in the American League. This year, they're in the bottom 5 of the American League. Batting average of .243, on-base percentage .306, slugging percentage .378, and just 87 home runs. So a significant decrease in all the offensive categories, but let's see who they lost. They lost Nick Swisher, Russell Martin, Alex Rodriguez, Derek Jeter, Mark Teixeira, Curtis Granderson, Raul Ibanez, Eric Chavez. They lost pretty much a starting 9. So, I mean, you can't expect them to do this, but really, still, these guys are professionals, and they have to find a way to get it done. And when we look at the true trouble spots, it's really just the left side of your infield, your third base, and your shortstop. Your shortstops this year are batting .214, with only 2 home runs and only 26 RBIs, a low on-base percentage of .272, and pretty much no slugging at .286. Of course, only 2 home runs, for sure. And then your third baseman, not much better, pretty much only better because of Kevin Youkilis, .228, not a good average, 4 home runs, 25 RBIs, higher slugging percentage at .305, and higher on base at .287. But really, these guys are not doing anything, and the 2 guys that are going to get back are Derek Jeter, Alex Rodriguez, and really Eduardo Nunez has come back and hit the ball decent for the Yankees. But really, Derek Jeter, he's not going to, I think he can impact your team with the bat very well this season, for sure. But I'm thinking with Alex Rodriguez, he has not been up to speed. He struck out a lot at the A-ball level, not even AAA. He struck out at the A-ball level. He can't even hit there. That hip is not good. He has now 2 fake hips. It's going to be unbelievable, and I just have a feeling right when A-Rod gets back, the biogenesis thing is going to come up. He's going to get suspended first 100 games, and his season's going to be a wash, and we'll be looking for Youkilis or David Adams or Alberto Gonzalez or Jason Nix or Luis Cruz to just make something happen at this position. And really, what they need to get is a right-handed bat. Right-handers this year for the Yankees are batting .223, and really the significant right-handers they have are those infielders of Adams, Gonzalez, Cruz, Jason Nix, and then your catchers Stewart and Romine. Romine's done nothing. Stewart's serviceable for sure. And then you got Vernon Wells, who's in a huge slump right now. Zoilo Almonte does bat from the right side because he's a switch hitter, but he's bad from the left side most of the time. Nunez is going to play more short, so Nunez will get more at-bats for sure. And really what the Yankees need to do is they need to trade either Phil Hughes or Jabba Chamberlain. And the 2 guys I really see them that they need to target, I think they could trade Phil Hughes to the Diamondbacks and get Aaron Hill back. And Aaron Hill, I think, could play some third base for you. So that'd be good. And if they trade Jabba Chamberlain, the Phillies need another reliever behind Papelbon. They could trade Jabba to the Phillies and bring back third baseman Michael Young, who's not hitting the ball a ton, but still, I think he would hit the ball better in the American League. Not as good pitchers. Still good pitchers, but not as good. And I think Michael Young can hit the ball for your team right there. So this is my solution for the Yankees. Let me know what you think. You can post it up on the YouTube page on my Facebook. Let me know what you think about the Yankee offense. But really, that's my case for them. They need to get more right-handed bats. They need to get Jeter back in the lineup, hitting the ball more. And they need to try to just work on getting on base more and getting guys back healthy so they can contribute to this ball club. All right, enough on that. Let's continue with some baseball as we go to our American League East update for the day. Every team will be in action tonight. Final series before the All-Star break here. So let's get right to it here with the ESPN Score Center app. Here we go. Yankees at home against the Twins tonight. We'll see Scott Diamond against Hiroki Kuroda. That's a 7 o'clock start. Other 7 o'clock starts, Toronto at Baltimore, 7:05. We'll see Houston taking on Tampa Bay at home. And the Red Sox will finish up a West Coast swing with 3 in Oakland tonight. The Red Sox, of course, up 6 games over the Yankees. And Jacoby Ellsbury is the hot Red Sox right now, batting .413 during his current 19-game hit streak. So that's our American League East update for the night. Time for Take Your Pick, a little weekend preview. Sunday at Citi Field, we'll see the Futures game of minor league prospects for sure. And the player to watch is Oscar Taveras. If you haven't heard about him, he's a left-handed bat, the number 3 prospect by Baseball America from the St. Louis Cardinals. He's been .306 in the minors, 5 homers, 32 RBIs in limited time because of a nagging ankle injury. So watch Oscar at the Futures game. NASCAR this weekend will be at Loudon. One guy needs to get going quick, and it's Denny Hamlin. I think Denny Hamlin runs well at Loudon. I think he could pick up a win here for sure. Just another note about NASCAR. Morgan Shepherd getting back in the car. He'll start the race as a 71-year-old, the oldest driver to ever start a race in NASCAR history. All right, Derek Jeter returned yesterday for sure. He looked good. Came out with the quad strain. He's going to probably be out until after the All-Star break. I don't think it'll be much more than that. And my take your pick is here, more games at shortstop or at designated hitter. And I think he's going to have to play more games at shortstop with that ankle and now his quad strain. Really, your body's made to pick up the slack where other parts can't. And with his ankle surgically repaired with nuts and bolts and screws in there, the rest of his body's picking it up. That's why he's feeling the quad strain. And, I mean, everybody was saying he was moving good yesterday. I really didn't think he was running real well down the line. And once you get into that lateral movement and playing shortstop, you're really going to struggle. So I think Nunez will pretty much become your everyday shortstop. Jeter will become your everyday DH as he can hit lefties and righties. And so we might see Jeter at shortstop 2 or 3 days a week. I think he's got to keep getting those DH at-bats just to be able to hit for this ball club. Nunez's defense has been solid. He did have an error yesterday. I think he can get it done there. And my final thing, National League better sleeper player first half of the year, Yadier Molina sneaking in with a .337 batting average, which is the best in the National League. Or Paul Goldschmidt, the first baseman of the Arizona Diamondbacks. He has 76 RBIs to lead the National League. And I got to go with Goldschmidt. Nobody watches Diamondback baseball. Goldschmidt, a good player, young player, getting it done, got a big contract, and now I think he's really going to solidify himself, kind of sneak up there into the Joey Votto, former Albert Pujols talk, just get up into that first base talk with those great National League first basemen. Paul Goldschmidt is my sleeper player in the National League for the first half. Thanks for tuning in to the Blog and Grill. I'll be back on Monday. Thumbs up, thumbs down for the weekend. I'll have your home run derby and all-star game preview too. Remember, follow me on Twitter at YankeeBaller415. Check me out on JBSmooth84.com. I got a story up about Jabba Chamberlain and him possibly being traded. And Tuesday night, I'll be on the James Bridges and Iceberg Pimpin' podcast. So check me out on there. I'll post a link up to that as well. Comment, questions, subscribe to my page. Thanks for tuning in to the Blog and Grill. Have a great weekend and enjoy all the great sports. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on Monday.